and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be answering a question from Benita and Sean Graham. Sean recently called me and asked, can a food be both sweet and tangy? Well, the answer to that question is complicated. When I first read the question, I looked up the definition of the word tangy and found several interpretations, most of which referred to tangy as being sour or pithy, as in from a lemon or a juice of that nature. A few other definitions I found referred to a blending a savoriness in with the sweet and the sour, creating a delicious and tangy result. So in order to go through that, we're going to demonstrate a few items that I have here. The first I have is some lemon juice, directly from a lemon. Oh yeah, that's sour and quite tangy. It has the pithy lemon flavor. You can clearly tell that's from a lemon. Second, I have vinegar. For this one I chose red wine vinegar. Take a little bit of red wine vinegar here and taste it. Now, I would not recommend doing that because it's very sour, very tart, very tangy. When most people think of tangy, they'll probably think of a vinegar tang. Salt and vinegar potato chips, for example, are an excellent example of tangy. But in order to incorporate what some might say a savory blend of sweet and sour, we're going to try another couple things. Lemon juice, for example. If we pour that in and mix in some sugar. We have here sweet and sour. It still has some tanginess to it, only because of the lemon, but it's not in essence a savory blend. In order to incorporate some of that savoriness, we're going to need another couple of ingredients. We'll take a bowl here first, and we'll add to it our red wine vinegar. We're going to take some honey, which is a very sweet ingredient, and we're going to pour maybe a couple tablespoons in there. To that, in order to increase some of the sweetness, I'm going to add just a little bit of corn syrup. I like corn syrup over sugar sometimes because corn syrup doesn't give you that grittiness that sugar can if the sugar isn't completely absorbed. That covers the sweet and sour. But for the savory, I'm going to add just a small amount of some Worcestershire sauce. Now, Worcestershire, if you're not familiar with, is like a beef blend mixture. It has some extracts of vinegar, water, corn syrup, salt, some anchovy paste. It really is a nice, salty, savory thing to add to meats and vegetables. We're going to whisk this up here. The honey and the corn syrup rather, are a little thicker, so it takes a couple seconds for them to really get incorporated into the vinegar mixture. But once it gets incorporated, it'll have a very, very nice flavor. Just a few cracks of some black pepper in here to add the savory flavor. Perfect. The resulting liquid will be a sweet, savory, and tangy marinade for vegetables, meats, and seafood. Delicious. I hope that solves your question for you. I did a little bit of research and tried to prep this out as much as I could, but I hope that throughout your own cooking adventures you will find the answer to your own tangy question. My interpretation is, yes, something can be sweet and tangy and still be considered delicious. See you next time.